Welcome to this commentary. I'm Dario, and this is a game from the Dreamhack Summer Tournament 2011-16 playoffs. It's between Huck and a guy I will call Y, because I don't know what his name should be pronounced like. Liquid Huck versus Pred Y, or Pred... well, let's call him Y. And Huck is spawning as the red Protoss, as we can see in the 9 o'clock position, and down in the south position we have Y spawning as the blue Terran. Y has started with a supply depot, which is standard for this race, and we can see that Huck started with a pylon, which is also standard. Not much happening here on Terminus SC, this first game between these two. And remember, this is the 16th playoffs. If you haven't seen the other games I've already posted on YouTube from the 16th playoff, you should watch them. Gateway coming up. And we see a barracks coming. And Y is actually blocking off his ramp, even though he is facing a Protoss player. You can do that, no problem at all. Personally, I prefer to block off my ramp against Zerg, while I don't mind having a Protoss scout my base. They very rarely come with zealots early. And we can see a little harassing scouting here. Sorry for that shaky movement there. I actually prefer to do this. Let you have a real nice, smooth camera view of what's happening with that scouting probe. Meanwhile, we can see that Y is scouting on the minimap with his Terran SCV, his space construction vehicle, in the east position, so he has not found his opponent yet. And now he's going to the north. The build so far... oh, sorry, missing a fight again. Marine shooting at the scouting probe, which of course leaves and go home with his prize. In this case, nice 5 minerals. Warp gate technology is of course being researched at the cybernetics core. Nothing really strange about that. We can also see a second barracks coming up here. Even an extra gateway there. And it's a fast expand, even though he's not going for that forge. Just 4.5 minutes and we already have a second nexus there, and we have this command center almost finished now. Oh, this pro will die and not bring that 5 minerals home. Hope the game won't come down to that loss. One stalker out, checking out the situation here. And this is also going to be a orbital command. The nexus is still not finished yet. Strange for me to see Huck being behind with the Protoss against Terran. Against Zerg I used to see him being behind, but not against Terran. Tech lab coming up to research those important stim drugs that the Marines love so much. Question for the audience: if you had the possibility to buy stim drugs and they also came with a pretty nurse flying in a nice medevac, would you buy them even if your girlfriend or boyfriend got mad at you? Of course that cute nurse can be a boy as well. Back to the game, let's be serious. We have 2 bunkers defending this entrance, and another 2 looks like he's going to build lots of bunkers to protect his 2 bases. Still no air defense though. But what is Huck going for? Looks like he's going for that 4-gate and expanding it to 5-gate. Yes. No research on air weapons, no Stargate so far. Proxy pylon though, and very good army coming up here. 2 stalkers checking out the situation there, and an army checking out the situation here. Sentries and zealots. But the Protoss has a mobile army and regenerating shields. Terran has a very stationary army in his bunkers, and with the force fields it's possible to make them even more stationary. And it looks like he's able to go up into the main base here if he wants to. Maybe his army is a bit too small for that so far. Here comes a ghost. Those EMP really hurt. If you can get that off, of course. One lowly stalker bravely moving into the Terran base. And we see a robotics bay, we see robotics facility already finished. There we have the stem, and 1 stalker is going down. But the Marines and Ghosts are moving home. Even though that was just 4 stalkers, Huck is able to contain Y in his base. Huck is at present supply blocked. Okay, those bunkers were a bad idea, or at least they have fulfilled their purpose. He is salvaging them. Y is getting the money back. Why is he getting the money back? Well, Y wants his money, of course, his minerals, to be able to build even more bioball units. And these zealots will surely be useful, especially if they already have charge. No, they don't. Is he going to research charge? Doesn't even look like he has a Twilight Council yet. And he's not building one either. He is going for that Colossus build instead. Will that be able to finish? 1 Colossus is out. And with finish I mean to get at least 3 or 4 of them. Because, okay. 2 might be enough to take out this really small bioball without medevacs, even though he have ghosts. He will have a big trouble on his hand now. The Protoss army was spread nicely, and that EMP that he got off didn't do that much damage, I think. Only 3 Marauders left now, and that is the end of that attack. Y has been able to get his 3rd base up, and he is getting an orbital command on that one too. Huck is content with his 2 bases and is going on the attack with the rest of his army. See a few units here for the Terran army, and it's not much, but it might be enough. We have 2 Colossi here defending the army, and that means the Marines and Marauders need to get back. They have stimmed once, they are hurting. They have the chills. Want more stim. Here comes more Marines, stimmed up. And 2 Vikings to counter those Colossi. There goes the Vikings. Stalkers are good at killing Vikings off, and it looks like only 1 Marine and 1 Marauder is left to defend, and of course that's not enough. That base can stay hanging, Huck says, and moves into the natural. Another Viking goes down as 2 more Stalkers join the battle. And even though the SCVs are attacking the Colossi, they can't repel this attack, and Huck's the winner. He also had started on this beautiful Nexus, even though we can't see it, it's there. Sort of ninja base expansion. Really like Huck's play in this game, even though I was kind of worried that he was behind. Thanks for watching, and take care. Bye bye. Welcome, valued YouTube watchers. This is game 2 between Huck and a guy I call Y. If you haven't seen game 1 from Dreamhack Summer Tournament 2011 between Huck and Y from the 16th playoffs, you should go watch it right away, because this is game 2. And in just a moment I will tell you who won game 1. And if you're still watching, you have had your chance. Huck was able to win game 1, this is game 2, and we are on crossfire. As we can see, Huck started, with a pylon there at 9 supply, I hope it was. No, it was 10, but 9 I hope it was. And Y is getting that supply depot up at 10 supply. Standard opening, Huck is going to scout, see what the Terran player is going to do this game. Game 1 was a Ghost Marine Marauder mix against Stalkers, Sentries, Zealots and 2 Colossi. And as you know, Huck won that, so it was unsuccessful. Guess Y can try the same thing again, maybe add some medevacs to the mix instead of late Vikings. Or he can try something completely different. Maybe doing some Thor drops or siege tank drops, or maybe one of my favorites, mass battlecruisers. No, this is professionals, they do what's best in this situation, and we will see what Y think is best. And maybe that will be enough to win this game and give us a third game between Huck and Y. If Huck wins this, it will only be 2 games. Our loss, because we want to see as many games as possible, right? And as suggested by one of my valued YouTube watchers, if you want to enhance the experience of watching this video, you can always turn off the sound. Thanks for that. That, however, means I have the option to talk while you have the value on, of course. You have 1 guard staying bravely here at the ramp, checking out if there's any enemy Protoss coming by to visit. And we have an SCV being chased away by this Zealot. This time it's not any Mutalisks chasing it away, it's Zealots, since he is facing Protoss. Whoa, grabbing that Salnaga could have been real painful, but the SCV is running away. If you didn't get that small joke I made, you need to watch a YouTube video called SCV Love Song by Nerd Alert. Husky, Kurt, and that third guy that I don't know what his name is. Real cool video, I really love that, and it's original work. They have also made 2 other music videos that I like very much. I have them as favorites if you have a hard time finding them. One is the Justin Bieber song Baby, made out like Banelings. If you haven't heard it, you was not at Dreamhack, because it was played there. So I've been told. I wasn't there myself, but I've heard it on YouTube. And then of course the Rebecca Black song Friday, which they made Mass Void Race. Back to the game, we see Terran being aggressive, 5 Marines, 1 Marauder, trying to get up that ramp with some SCVs as meat shields. The Sentry was able to place 1 force field. It's not going to be able for a few seconds to place 1 more. Yeah, they run up, and that Sentry was not in place to place that force field just when the energy got up. And as we can see, SCVs can be quite successful at attacking Stalkers when they're not attacked back. That Stalker is going to die to that SCV. But the rest of the army for the Terran player has of course been obliterated, and Huck is still defending his Nexus. And now he is moving out. He's chasing those 2 units, 1 Marauder, 1 Marine. They're getting some buddies here to help defend that Zelnaga. Sorry if I missed when they killed that SCV. And here comes the pain. That Zealot really felt the pain. And they are going to engage again. What's happening down here then? We have a few Zealots and a Sentry coming into the base of Y, and Huck is going to slash away with his Zealot on these SVs as long as he's able to live. And now there's Dark Templars coming in here, and that will be a real problem for poor Y. He has no detection at all, he has his orbital command. But will that be able to do many scans? No, it won't. It can't do any scans at all right now, and he realizes he will lose to these 2 Dark Templars. Huck rushed to Dark Templars and won game 2, and that means he is going forward to the finals, while Y is going to the loser bracket. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this game, and sorry Pred Y if I couldn't pronounce your name right. Please instruct me until I see you again, because I really hope I see good players play StarCraft, and I like Terran players being able to give Huck this kind of opposing, well, going up against Huck like this, I really like that. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye bye!